Are you accidentally making your indoor cat's life harder? Sometimes we do things without even realizing they're not good for our cats. In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 things you should never let your cat do. It's true. Sometimes even the most loving cat owners make mistakes that can stress out their cats. These mistakes can even affect their health and behavior. So today, we're going to go over the 5 biggest mistakes you might be making without even knowing it. And don't worry, I'll explain everything in a way that's easy to understand so you can help your indoor cat be as happy and healthy as possible. Hey cat friends, welcome to the channel. Indoor cats rely on us for pretty much everything, right? That's a huge responsibility. But don't worry, it's not as hard as it seems when you know what to do. In today's video, we're going to cover 5 things you should never let your cat do. These are the mistakes that can cause them harm or stress, and trust me, preventing these mistakes will make your relationship with your cat so much stronger. Let's jump right in and start with the first important point. Number 1, and this is a big one, you should never let your cat be declawed. I know, some people consider this to be a good solution if your cat is scratching up your furniture. But declawing is not just a quick nail trim. It's a major surgical procedure that involves removing the last bone in each of your cat's toes. It's not just painful, it's deeply harmful. Imagine if someone took off the last part of your finger. Sounds pretty horrible, right? That's exactly what declawing does to your cat. The procedure causes intense pain, and the worst part is that many declawed cats will experience chronic pain for the rest of their lives. And it's not just about pain. Declawed cats can face other serious consequences. They can't climb, they can't defend themselves properly, and they may even stop using the litter box because the litter hurts their sensitive paws. And here's a big one. If your indoor cat ever accidentally gets outside, they're much more vulnerable. Without claws, they can't climb a tree to escape danger, and they can't defend themselves from predators or other animals. Declawing strips away the tools that help them feel safe and secure in the wild. So if your cat is scratching furniture, there are much better options than declawing. You can trim their nails regularly, provide scratching posts, and use soft nail caps. These are all safer, humane alternatives that keep your cat happy and healthy. So the first thing you should never let your cat do is get declawed. Now that we've covered declawing, let's talk about something your cat needs to do every day: scratching. Number 2 is closely related to the first. You should never let your cat go without places to scratch. Scratching isn't a bad habit. It's a natural and necessary behavior for cats. Cats scratch to stretch their muscles, to mark their territory, and to keep their claws healthy. If you don't give them the right outlets, they'll find something else to scratch, like your couch or your other furniture. And that's not their fault. It's your responsibility to provide them with a better option. When you don't provide scratching posts or pads, you're essentially letting your cat do something unnatural. It's not about being bad. It's about them needing to stretch and scratch as part of their instinct. Scratching is good for their health. It keeps their claws strong and healthy by removing the outer layers, and it also allows them to stretch their muscles, which is important for their overall well-being. To avoid frustration and damage to your furniture, it's essential to give your cat plenty of places to scratch. And here's the thing, not all scratching posts are created equal. You should have at least one scratching post per cat, but not just any post. Make sure it's tall, sturdy, and covered with different textures like sisal rope, cardboard, or even carpet. Cats love variety, so give them different options in different areas of your home. Try a tall post in one room, a flat pad in another, and maybe a ramp or an angled post in a third. This will give your cat the freedom to scratch in different ways. Don't just expect them to use the new post on their own. Help them get started. Play with them near the post, sprinkle catnip on it, or even reward them with treats when they use it. The more fun you make the scratching post, the less likely they are to scratch your furniture. This is an easy fix. Just give your cat the tools they need to do what's natural for them. We're halfway through our list of the 5 things you should never let your cat do. If you're finding these tips helpful, hit that like button. It helps more cat owners find this video, and I'd love for you to join our community of cat lovers. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more tips and tricks for taking care of your indoor cat. Okay, we've covered declawing and scratching. Now let's talk about something that's a big part of your cat's everyday life, their litter box. The third big mistake to avoid is letting your cat use a dirty litter box. Cats are naturally clean creatures. They don't want to go to the bathroom in a dirty or smelly place. If you don't clean their litter box regularly, your cat will likely start looking for a cleaner spot to do their business. And that often means accidents outside the box. This can be frustrating for both you and your cat, but it's totally preventable. A dirty litter box is one of the leading causes of stress for cats. They need a clean, private, and safe space to relieve themselves. If their litter box is too small, too full, or placed in a noisy area, your cat might refuse to use it. And when that happens, you're letting your cat go through unnecessary stress and confusion. So, how do you avoid this mistake? The first thing to do is scoop the litter box at least once a day, preferably twice. Remove solid waste and clumps of urine so your cat has a clean area to use. Once a week, completely change the litter and clean the box with mild soap and warm water. You'll want to make sure the box is big enough for your cat to turn around in comfortably, and you should always have one more litter box than the number of cats you have in the house. For example, if you have 2 cats, you need 3 litter boxes. And also think about where you place the litter box. Don't put it in a busy hallway or next to the washing machine. Your cat will need some privacy to feel comfortable. Place the box in a quiet, low traffic area of the house. And when it comes to the type of litter, most cats prefer unscented, clumping litter that's soft on their paws. Keep your cat's bathroom clean, and they'll be much happier and more relaxed. Now that we've covered the basics of litter boxes, let's talk about something that's even more important for your cat's emotional well-being. The 4th mistake to avoid is letting your cat be afraid of you. This is one of the most common issues with cat ownership. Many people think that if their cat misbehaves, they can fix the problem by yelling or using things like a spray bottle. But here's the thing, punishment doesn't work well with cats. Cats don't understand punishment the way dogs or humans do. When you yell or spray your cat, they're not learning that they did something wrong. Instead, they're learning that you're a source of fear and stress. Cats can become scared of you, which breaks down the trust between you and your pet. Instead of creating a positive connection, you're making your cat feel unsafe and insecure. The better approach is to use positive reinforcement. If your cat scratches the furniture, for example, don't punish them. Instead, redirect them to a scratching post and reward them with a treat when they use it. If your cat is acting out, try to figure out why they're doing it. Are they stressed, bored, hungry? The key to solving behavioral problems is understanding the root cause and addressing it, not just punishing the behavior. Punishment may seem like a quick fix, but it can cause lasting emotional damage to your cat. So never let your cat live in fear because of harsh punishment. Show them patience, kindness, and understanding. Finally, let's talk about the most important thing you can do for your cat's health. Our fifth and final point is never let your cat be hurt or sick without getting help. Cats are masters at hiding pain and illness, so it can be easy to miss the early signs that something is wrong. But the truth is, ignoring small changes in their behavior can lead to bigger, more serious health problems down the line. When your cat starts acting differently, it's important to pay attention. Is your cat eating less or more than usual? Are they drinking more water than normal or having trouble going to the bathroom? Are they hiding more, becoming more aggressive, or not playing as much? These small changes might seem insignificant, but they're often signs that something is wrong. It could be anything from a simple stomach ache to a more serious condition like arthritis or kidney disease. The key is to act early. Don't wait until your cat is clearly in distress. If you notice any of these signs, take your cat to the vet for a checkup. Regular vet visits are essential, even if your cat seems fine. Catching problems early can save your cat from pain and make treatment easier and less expensive. So, if you're ever in doubt about your cat's health, don't hesitate. Schedule a vet appointment. So, there you have it, the 5 things you should never let your cat do. By preventing declawing, giving your cat the right places to scratch, keeping their litter box clean, treating them with kindness instead of punishment, and keeping an eye on their health, you can help ensure your cat lives a long, happy, and healthy life. Avoiding these common mistakes will make your relationship with your cat even stronger and more rewarding. We've covered a lot today, and I want to hear from you. Which of these tips did you find most helpful? Or what other things do you make sure to never let your cat do? Drop a comment below to share with our cat-loving community. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another video with more cat care tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.